Welcome to Cine here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today, we are reviewing Assassination Nation.
Slay 'em high!
Slay 'em high!
Woo!
Whoa!
This is America! Directed by Sam Levinson, starring an awesome cast of young women, most notably Odessa Young, who is the main star and the narrator of the film. Assassination Nation! Woo! What a ride, right? What a ride, what a movie. The trailer definitely is provocative. It is, what's the word? It is interesting. You know, it's eye-raising. That's where I was going. Yeah. It's eye-raising. It's like, what is this movie? Why am I drawn to it? Why does it seem so gritty, so over the top? What is it about Assassination Nation that makes me want to see it? And I'll tell you, Assassination Nation is simply another movie that takes a look at America, takes a look at humans introspectively and say, is this what we are? Is this who we've become? So before we go into any more detail about the themes of the movie, let's just talk about the plot. Simply, the film focuses on the town Salem, which has been under attack over a series of hacks to people's accounts, people's computers, people's personal lives. And in this day and age, when so much of our lives are, intertangled with the internet, intertangled with social media, private DMs, it's easy for people to retrieve information. I mean, look at like the iPhone cloud hacks that happened a while back with all the celebrities. This is a real situation, and Assassination Nation says, how far will you go to protect the things that you don't want people to know about yourself?
Privacy is just dead. Then there's the old people that are still trying to fight it.
Assassination Nation was a movie that I seen the trailer of and knew this could potentially be a hit. This movie really gives me the same feel as, I would say, a cross between Sorry to Bother You for the social content and the way in which they wanted to tell the story, and also a mix of like The Purge for how like dark it is and how citizens are attacking each other. Assassination Nation was a very clever and well-written movie in my personal opinion. It touched on these subjects like bullying and cyberbullying and privacy and all the things that's going on in the world today socially. But it did a good mix of all the gut and gore and killing that we wanted to see.
Don't take your hate out on me. I just got here.
It kind of reminded me of maybe something Quentin Tarantino would have made in his latter years. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed the movie. I really did enjoy this movie. And I think that you guys will too, for sure.
Yes, and I just want to stress, this is a movie I feel personally is for, the millennials of the generation. I think there are some older people that would get a kick out of this film if you go in with an open mind and allow yourself to understanding the themes at play. This is definitely a movie that you don't want to see if you're somebody like me with your mom or your dad or your grandma. People who have kids. This is not a movie you take your kids to see. This is a movie for you, again, to open yourself to understanding the themes at play. Look at the bigger picture here. Assassination Nation might end up getting a lot of bad feedback because they went so provocative. They went so sexy in scenes. They probably glorified, teenage angst through the use of their bodies. And that's okay. I mean, that's the honest truth in this day and age. If you think Snapchat is just about sending pictures of your cat, and I mean your literal kitten in this scenario, to different people, you are mistaken. Because it's about sending pictures of your cat. And I don't mean your kitten in this situation. Like, this is the world we live in. Social media has opened the door for all of this. And you gotta accept it.
Now, one thing I did not like about this particular movie was the fact that they tried to make every guy seem like the worst person ever.
Come on! Guys are terrible. We are evil.
Speak for yourself. Every guy's not terrible. And this movie did portray and make it seem like every guy, for the most part, was just sinister.
But you know why, right? It's like I've been saying all year. This is the year of women. Movies aren't about guys. They aren't for guys. It's about promoting and uplifting women.
And I don't mind you uplifting and promoting women. I think that is fantastic. But don't do it with the backhand of downgrading men. You don't have to uplift women by downgrading the guys. You can just uplift them both simultaneously.
That's true, but it's easier to do it that way.
Yeah, and it is. And like I said, this movie also kind of felt like a Black Mirror episode. Like, it really did touch on a lot of those like social constructs that we think of today. So this movie is definitely worth checking out, but it's not without fault. Some of the scenes are a little cheesy, and they do, I'm not going to say sensationalize young sex with teens, but they definitely play on it a lot. But like Nick said earlier, I'm not mad at that because it might not be American Pie, but it definitely is. People out there doing their thing at a young age. It is what it is. So I'm not going to say that this movie wasn't too over the top with the portrayal of that.
For me, Assassination Nation is a very good film. I like the detail that the director did in this film, even from things like naming the town Salem, and then having this whole kind of thing be very reminiscent of the Salem witch trials. That to me was like, kudos to you for being that slick. And then also, again, another film that empowers women. Now, again, like I said earlier, the negative might be that it's over glorifying the sexuality of women, but hey, sexuality is nothing to be ashamed of. We live in an age where everything is neutral, right? So be proud of who you are. For me, I will give Assassination Nation an 8.5. I think this movie is great. Like you brought up Sorry to Bother You earlier, I think this film does exactly what that movie was trying to do, but better for me. I think Sorry to Bother You went a little sci-fi in their satire. This went completely dark, which I think is more realistic of where we are going as a society, unfortunately. So kudos. Great job.
Assassination Nation is a movie I definitely think a lot of people should go check out. Yeah. It is a movie that tackles a lot of the issues that we need to pay attention to as a society. I don't like to get preachy in my reviews, so I won't. I would just say go check out this movie for all of the reasons why I named earlier about how good it is. Great storytelling. I did enjoy the cinematography, dark and gritty feeling. Also had a lot of scenes that kind of remind me of somebody that was trying to be really creative with their storytelling visually. So this movie is a thrill. I'm not quite as big on it as maybe Nikki Tay, but I would definitely give it an 8. It's a solid project that's worth checking out.
That completes the review for Assassination Nation. Great film. When it started off, I was like, this is like the most hippiest guy saying, how can I make a sexy film? I want to make a sexy film. Because it just started off and I was like, whoa. Whoa, what's going on? As always, let us know how you felt about the film. Please like and comment. We want to hear your thoughts. You say Assassination was great. Sorry to Bother You sucks. Sorry to Bother You is great. Assassination is just filth. We want to hear those thoughts. As always, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our reviewing content. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here.